Hello and welcome to Fantasyland. We have so much in store for you in this show, like waiver ads, competing teams, a Halloween segment, and more.
But before we go too much further, we must discuss the tragedy that we call the quarterback position in the year 2023.
Take a look at this masterpiece that Matt created. You know, as a Jets fan, it's crushing to see, Rodgers. I mean, you threw him in the video reminding me of that day where he gets hurt. I mean, maybe he comes back, but that easily is the worst one for me. That hurt the most. What hurt the most for you?
Daniel Jones being back for the New York Giants. And I'm a Giants fan.
Back?
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I love Daniel Jones. I'm glad that Rodgers is doing well, though. All those dolphin noises seem to be paying off for him. All the sage he's doing seems to be paying off. So I'm glad that's working out for him. But yeah, no, like it's been really bad for these quarterbacks. Kirk Cousins out for the year. Aaron Rodgers out for the year. Anthony Richardson out for the year. Tyrod Taylor's going to miss a couple weeks. And it sucks because the league, they just can't seem to protect these quarterbacks anymore. You have the egregious roughing rules, the egregious roughing calls. They're changing the turf out for grass, and these non-contact injuries are killing quarterbacks. I don't know what's going on. Are quarterbacks being too aggressive? What's happening, Ryan?
I honestly don't even think that they're being too aggressive because the quarterbacks that are aggressive, I mean, yeah, Justin Fields was hurt, but he's not as hurt as, say, Kirk Cousins or Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers and Kirk Cousins are easily two of the worst injuries on the year, and they're not the big rushing ones.
Right.
The aggressive ones are not the ones that are getting hurt. So honestly, I think it's just wear and tear on the body that just a tough sport's gonna come to you, unfortunately. With all the quarterbacks being hurt in the league, you may need to pick up a quarterback on the waiver wire. To pick one up, Matt, who are you grabbing this week?
The quarterback that I'm grabbing is Will Levis, the second rounder out of Kentucky. My guy goes for 26 points, 62 points against Atlanta, 19 for 29, 4 tutties. Will Levy, 4 tutties. My boy. He wants to get the run game going. 7 attempts for 11 yards. I think it will get going. Available in 51% of the leagues on Sleeper. Who you got for your quarterback?
For me, I got to go Kyler Murray. He's been top 10 quarterback 3 out of the 4 years that he has been in the league. He's been hurt all year, so maybe somebody hasn't grabbed him yet. Dobbs even was quarterback 12 with this team. So Dobbs to Kyler Murray is easily a step up. He should be able to be a top 10 quarterback the rest of the way. I've got to say, you got to go get Kyler Murray.
I agree. If he's available, go grab him. I'm going to shift over to a tight end. It's going to be Logan Thomas. 8 targets, 6 receptions in the last game. He had 44 yards and a touchdown. I mean, that's solid. He's been putting up these top 15 tight end numbers most of the season. 5 out of 8 games, he was been a top 15 tight end, a top 10 tight end 3 times. I like Logan Thomas. I think he's top 10 rest of the season. He's available in a lot of leagues. Go grab him. Great pickup. That's all. You?
Absolutely. Logan Thomas was looking great, especially before his injury. I like another tight end, Jake Ferguson. I think he just put up 15 points, and now he's going against an Eagles, which should, I mean, both defenses are good, but both offenses might be even better. So I got to say, this might be a shootout. I would say Jake Ferguson should get a tutty in this game. All right, over to you.
My boy. Rolling the dice on another rookie. Demario Douglas, my guy. Kendrick Bourne goes down. We need somebody to step up in New England. It's going to be Demario Douglas, the rookie. He's going to break out second half of the year. 7 for 5 on receptions. Not bad. He's going to outwork Juju Smith-Schuster. Available in a lot of leagues. Go pick him. Go get him. You go.
Yeah, I mean, Kendrick Bourne was looking good with Mac Jones, so maybe Demario Douglas gets something going. For me, I got Jahan Dotson. Last week, he led the pass catchers against the Eagles, and honestly, I feel like that chemistry has been built now with Sam Howell, and he should be pretty good going forward. That's going to do it for the first quarter. So coming up, should you hit the panic button on some players, or should you be patient with them? That and more right here on Fantasyland. After
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that black.
Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on?
Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep. 10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
Score going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
But I need that back.
No.
Kevin!
And we're back. Matt, up next we have This or That, where we ask each other which players would we prefer to have this season. So, starting off, would you rather have CJ Stroud or Sam Howell?
It's Sam Howell, not by much. It is Sam Howell. I think he has a much higher ceiling than CJ Stroud does. They have very similar floors. I even think Howell has a higher floor than Stroud from what he's shown. One stinker against Buffalo, but 4 picks in that game, not impressive. That was really his only stinker. I think it's an outlier. Maybe that one against the Giants. CJ Stroud, he started off hot, kind of dipped down a little bit. He's been kind of borderline 14, 15 points a week. I like Sam Howell.
All right.
So I got another quarterback matchup. Trevor Lawrence, Dak Prescott.
You know, it's a great question, and I could see it going either way, honestly. And for me, I would say Trevor Lawrence, because Trevor Lawrence has Travis Etienne, he's got Calvin Ridley, who has been a bummer all year, absolutely, but maybe he turns it around. He's got Christian Kirk, Zay Jones, he's got guys all around him that will prop him up. And then, you know, Dak, there's a chance he doesn't score a lot of points just because the defense will score for him.
Right, that's where I'm at with Dak Prescott. I think that the offense in Jacksonville is a little bit stronger than the one in Dallas. That's going to put Trevor Lawrence in a better position.
Absolutely. So next question for you, battle of the running backs, Bijan Robinson or Josh Jacobs?
It's Bijan. It's tough again, but Bijan Robinson. The bye week's week 11. I mean, I know he's been a starter since coming in the league, but rookies always tend to do better after the bye weeks. They tend to finally start to figure out getting the NFL rhythm. I think Bijan will get there, especially without Ritter. I almost just called him the Riddler. But no, Taylor Heineke's coming to step in. I think he's going to give Bijan the ball. He had a horrible matchups the last couple weeks. Playoff schedule, one of the easiest in the league. Chicago, Carolina, Indianapolis, can't beat it.
Yeah.
For you though, Mike Evans or T. Higgins?
You know, numbers this season would say maybe even Mike Evans, but my gut, and that's what I ride, especially in fantasy football, tells me T. Higgins.
Okay.
First off, Joe Burrow started off hurt. You know, he was hurt for the first few weeks. That might have impacted T. Higgins. Then T. Higgins got hurt. I'm saying, you know, with both of them healthy going forward, I think that they turn it around. The Bengals have been looking better recently, the last 4 weeks. I mean, they sucked for like the first 4 weeks, which is what they usually do, and they turned it around. So I want to say T. Higgins over Mike Evans. And Baker has looked better than he usually does, so maybe he starts to dip as well.
I like T. Higgins too. I like both of them, but I think T. Higgins is the right choice. Before we move on, I have a surprise for you.
For me?
Absolutely. Boom! What do we? Oh, hang on. It's a boom!
It's a panic
It's
button.
a panic button.
What do you say we put this button to the test? Matt, who are you panicking on? Are you panicking on Devontae Adams?
I am going to be patient with Devontae Adams. He had a bad last 4 weeks. Las Vegas, very messy. They just fired McDaniels, just fired Ziegler. Aiden O'Connell's getting the start. I see this as an opportunity for him. You got the rookie quarterback coming in, tends to go to the number 1 option, and Tay is still one of the best in the league. You cannot deny that. So I'm going to be patient with Devontae, kind of see how he integrates with his offense. Where are you feeling?
I'm going to hit the panic button.
Oh.
You know, I am saying Vegas is a mess. They have a new QB. He hasn't looked the same Devontae. Sure, he looked okay last year. He was decent. But since leaving the Packers, not the same Devontae that I'm seeing at least. So I would say panic on him. You got to trade him and just see what you can get for him. Based off of his namesake alone, you should be able to get something. But, you know, Devontae without Rodgers is, you know, he's good, but he's not great.
Right. I got another receiver for you, and it's going to be Drake London. Are you panicking, or are you going to be patient with Drake London?
Yeah, I'm going to panic on him. I was looking at him actually earlier today, and I was like, yeah, this guy drafted in the first round, top 10 pick, and he's wide receiver 34. I mean, honestly, any receiver on the Falcons, I am panicking on. I mean, if you want to ride with Bijan, if you want to ride with Algier, absolutely go for it. But I'm going to hit the panic button again on him and, you know, just utilize his value as a wide receiver 1 on his team and try to see what you can get out of it. What about you?
I'm following suit. There it is. I love it. He's a trap to begin with, man. I mean, he's being drafted as a top 20 wide receiver this year. I mean, people loved his upside. They loved what they saw from him last year during his rookie campaign. They thought it was going to be better. And he's been a top 10 wide receiver once all year. It's a run-heavy offense. The OC doesn't utilize him the right way. I'm panicking on Drake London pretty easily.
Yeah, totally fair. I mean, up next, my question for you, James Cook. What do you think? Panicking, being patient, what do you got?
I think with James Cook, you just need a little bit of patience. I don't think Leonard Fournette comes in and has an immediate impact. I think it's more of a preventable signing, like for the future. I like Cook. He plays Denver in Week 10. Sounds like points to me. I'm not ready to touch this button just yet on James Cook. We'll see how it plays out with Leonard Fournette, though.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. If you're willing to be patient, that's great for you. For me, maybe I'm just, you know, ready to jump ship on, feels like everybody so far, but I'm just going to hit the panic button again. And he's been running back 17 for the same points that you said for Bijan earlier about how he's a rookie and this is when he settles in. You can try to sell off of that, try to get a running back that you know will produce, even if Leonard Fournette, you know, takes over. You can have somebody else that'll do even better for you. So that's why I'm saying panic on James Cook.
All right, I got another running back for you, though, and I feel like your opinion's going to be a little different here. Tony Pollard.
Yeah, you got to be patient with him. It's Tony Pollard. I loved him going into the season. He has been disappointing, but, I mean, he's been good against good defenses like the Jets. He scored 23, but he's been bad against some worse defenses in the league, which he's just kind of been unpredictable. And, again, that's what I said about Dak. You know, the defense, when they step up and shut down the opposing team, Dak and Pollard both won't produce as well, and you just have to kind of expect that. But, yeah, what about you?
How about them Cowboys? Bam! Bah, 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 bah. Panic all day on Tony Pollard.
Our new button, and you're doing that to that? Why?
I mean, it's not him, it's the Cowboys. He's not being utilized in the right way. I mean, it's an elusive back, and they're just chugging him up the middle for no reason. He's getting no passing work. The defense is taking away all the points, all the scoring opportunities. There's nothing there for Tony Pollard.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we just have differing opinions on these guys, but you know what? I respect your opinions nonetheless. After the break, Matt and I will make and discuss our teams and figure out who gets punished in the following episode.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
We're here for you, this is your channel too.
With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTLP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTLP.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like,
No.
what do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa. Did you know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a close up with that one.
Matthew,
Broadcast news.
Look at that.
can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
And welcome back to Fantasyland, where Ryan and I will be going head-to-head draft style. We'll be filling out a fantasy lineup based on a randomly generated NFL team. Ryan, you can go first. Let's see who your first team is.
All right, let's see. The Denver Broncos. I'm going to go with Jerry Jeudy.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Wasn't expecting that one. Wow. Okay. Jerry Jeudy, that's not a bad pick. Let's see what my team is. I got the Texans. All right, I was very low on him earlier. I might have to go C.J. Stroud here. Might have to. I don't know.
All right, it's my turn. Let's see what I get. Buffalo Bills. I'm going to go Josh Allen.
All right. That's not bad. I like Josh Allen. I mean, you needed a quarterback, so.
Absolutely. I think he's been absolutely balling. I think that he is #1 in the league this year so far. So, you know what? Got to go with the best at each position if I can. Got to go with Josh Allen.
So Jerry Jeudy, Josh Allen. Who do I got? Travis Etienne. I took him the last time. It's looking like I have a really similar team. I don't know what's going on. Oh my gosh, Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans two times in a row. What are the chances of that? I'm gonna go Travis Etienne. Oh my gosh.
Carolina Panthers. You know what?
Do it to me. Come on. Do it to me.
I'm debating between two guys, but you know, when the game is on the line, do you want a guy like Adam Thielen, or do you want, you know what? Give me Tommy Tremble.
Oh
I want Tommy Tremble in my tight end spot. I'll take Tommy Tremble, absolutely.
I don't want to hear this. I don't even want to hear this. Give me my team. I don't want to hear this guy. Oh my gosh, the Chargers. Listen, all right. Oh my gosh, who else to take but Austin Eckler? It's so clear. It's so clearly Austin Eckler. See, I'm knocking out my quarterback and my 2 running backs right in a row. It's got to be Eckler. Go ahead. Give Ryan his team.
Something. Give me Josh Jacobs. I mean, on that team with a new head coach, I mean, maybe the quarterback wants to hand it off more. Maybe wants to dump it off more. I'm actually seeing a decent game out of Josh Jacobs. And you know what? I think I might just pull this off.
Okay, it's Josh Jacobs. Good stuff. Who do we got? Tennessee Titans. Know who's looked good recently is my boy DeAndre Hopkins. He's looked all right. I don't know if I'm going to take him, except I think I will take him. I think I'm going to because I need some wide receivers. Give me D-Hop, bro. So easy, so free. Come on.
All right, I got the Saints. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go Alvin Kamara. He's been putting up 25+ points the last 3 weeks. I think he's been going absolutely off. I gotta go with him. Give me Kamara. Yeah.
Okay. DJ Moore. Oh my gosh, DJ Moore. Wow, I could not be getting a better team right now, and it's just going right in a row too. This is so perfect. Yeah, no, go ahead, Ryan. Take your next pick.
Detroit Lions. I'm gonna go Amon-Ra St. Brown, the sun god himself. I know you love him, and you know what?
Love the guy.
Just for that, I'm gonna take him.
Love the guy. The Bengals. The Bengals. You know what I still got down there? I got a flex spot. And know whose name that flex spot has? Sound like Jamar Chase.
Oh, not bad, not bad.
Sound like Jamar Chase.
I'm gonna go with the Dallas Cowboys defense,
Good pick.
actually. I'm gonna take the Dallas Cowboys defense. They are easily the best defense in the league. I mean, the Jets are obviously up there. The Ravens have been really good this year. But honestly, when it comes down to it, I want Micah Parsons leading my team. So the Dallas Cowboys defense, I don't care who you have at quarterback. I don't care who you have at running back. Give me the Dallas Cowboys defense.
It's a good pick. What do I have? Like a tight end and a defense left?
Sounds good to me. I took Tommy Tremble in my tight end spot, you know?
This one's easy. Do I take their defense, Ryan? I'll let you decide. I'll let you decide. Right there, you can look right into this camera, actually.
Yeah, right.
Mark Andrews or the Ravens defense? I'll let you pick.
Mark Andrews.
Thank you. Good pick. I respect that.
All right. Atlanta Falcons, I got a flex, I think, left. I think that's it. And I got the Falcons. I'm not. Do I go Bijan? I was honestly at this point. I'm going Bijan Robinson. I'm not a fan, but, you know, I guess I get what I get, you know? So, up to you.
Bijan's not bad. Let's see who my defense is going to be. It's the Seahawks. That's so wild. I think that these teams are the exact same teams as last time.
No way.
That's crazy.
That's absolutely.
That's unbelievable.
That's absolutely.
The odds of that
insane.
happening have to be so slim. I can't believe that right now. I'm just flabbergasted. I don't even want to see our teams until the next 2 weeks. I really don't. I want to just send it right to break. I don't even want to see our teams. I just kind of want to go into it blind.
Sounds good to me. All right, let's go to break.
Well, coming up, Ryan and I will talk about which players have been the unsung heroes and the villains of the year so far. Coming right up.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like.
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a close up of that one.
Broadcast news.
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
And welcome back to Fantasyland. Halloween was yesterday, so it's only right to go over some heroes and some villains of the league. Who do you have as your top hero of the season right now, Ryan?
For me, it's got to be DJ Moore. Earlier on in the season, I got him for a second-round pick, which is absolute blasphemy for what he's been doing so far. He is easily the central focus on his team. Best part, no doubt. He is wide receiver 7 on the season. And honestly, this year, based off of the points that he has scored, is the best receiver in his division. Justin Jefferson is number 18. DJ Moore is number 7. Even Amon-Ra St. Brown, who you all saw me take in that segment before, is number 9 compared to DJ Moore's number 7. So I gotta say, DJ Moore over both of them, best receiver in his division. I mean, bar none.
You are such a yapper. You know that? You are such a yapper. How could it be DJ Moore? How can you even put Justin Jefferson in the same conversation? He's been on IR for like 3 weeks. Amon-Ra St. Brown had the week where he was hurt. How could you put them in the same conversation? It has to be Amon-Ra St. Brown. I cannot believe that you are trying to make this case right now.
Who is emerging right now for the Lions? That guy who hasn't been there for a while. Jameson
He hasn't done anything. He has had one catch. He
the last 2 games.
And
DJ Moore has who? Equanimous St. Brown fighting for his targets?
Oh my gosh. Amon-Ra, he's averaging 20 points a game. How could it be DJ Moore? You're unbelievable. You're absolutely unbelievable. My hero, because I can't listen to you anymore. It's Michael Pittman. It's got to be Michael Pittman as a wide receiver. Just about everybody said, do not draft this guy. Do you remember this? Oh, we don't know how Anthony Richardson's going to be. Don't draft Michael Pittman. You know what he is right now? He's the wide receiver 12 based off volume alone. I mean, Anthony Richardson hasn't been there. He started off great with Michael Pittman, but it's been Gardner Minshew. And know what Michael Pittman has done with Gardner Minshew is score touchdowns. The volume is still there, and then you get 6 extra points a week because of a touchdown. I think he finishes above Adam Thielen even, who's the wide receiver 8 right now, and it was at one point the wide receiver 3.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree with you, honestly, on Pittman. I mean, you're wrong about DJ Moore not being the best in his division, but you know what? I will get past that and say you're right even for Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman, honestly, I went after him during the offseason. Again, I got him for pretty cheap, and I honestly tried trading him before the season. Nobody wanted him. Nobody was willing to take him, and now who's looking pretty? I am. That's right. So for villains on the season, I gotta say, Miles Sanders has been the biggest disappointment. I got him in both my leagues. I think I took him like 4th or 5th round in one of my leagues. And, well, he's running back 48. And while DJ Moore is the best wide receiver in his division, Miles Sanders isn't even the best running back on his own team. Honestly, I would say I got Chuba Hubbard above Miles Sanders at this point. Miles Sanders touched the ball twice last game, scored 0 points, and has looked absolutely terrible for weeks. Honestly, he was running back 15 last year. He was supposed to be a 3-down back for the Panthers with this new quarterback, and Chuba Hubbard has kind of stolen the show. Not like he's been great either, but honestly, anything at all is better than Miles Sanders. What do you think?
You want to talk about stinky running backs? That's what I think. Najee Harris.
Yeah.
That's a stinky running back. No appeal at all in this guy. He is such an inefficient runner. He has absolutely 0 receiving upside. He's RB32 right now. He's averaging 8.52 points per game. He's splitting 50-50 with Warren. You want to talk about not the best running back on their team? It's Najee too. He is borderline unstartable, and he was being taken in the 3rd and 4th rounds. I am sick of this guy. You know what else I'm sick of? I will air these grievances right now. I wasn't ready to do this. It's Calvin Ridley. I cannot stand Calvin Ridley. He is the most inconsistent piece of garbage I've ever drafted in any fantasy league in my life. I took him with like the 25 pick. I took him at the 2-3 turn, and he has just been the most disappointing wide receiver maybe of all time. I cannot stand this guy, Calvin Ridley. I could sit here and go on for a whole other 3 episodes about why I can't stand this guy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. He has not been what we were hoping to see. Same thing with Chris Olave even. You were expecting a 2nd round wide receiver type guy, type production out of Chris Olave, and he is giving you back end 3rd, honestly. At this point, he is giving you back end 3rd numbers for these mid 2nd round expectations. So to end the show, we wanted to do some Halloween names. What do you got for a Halloween fantasy football name?
I got 2 for you. My first one, Pickens Pumpkins. And my second one, Silence of the Lamb. Give me your 2 real quick.
Pretty good. I got D. Adams Family and Higby Halloween.
I like those a lot.
Now, that's going to do it for our final segment of the night. From the Al Roker studio, I'm Ryan Skinner.
And I'm Matt Sharamita.
Come back in 2 weeks so you can thank us for the